I apologize, the stabilizer canceled. So we're gonna stop by and see if Ekaterina says hello, and we'll see Shadow and a few other cats up and close and personal today. Ekaterina is always one to come say good morning. So Ekaterina actually is one of our geriatric residents. She's on pain management from a bad declaw. Hi. Good morning. She's very talkative. Her story is very similar to many of our cats here at the sanctuary. Sadly, she was bred and used as an exhibit cat. When the person lost her license, she actually still had people come and pay and interact with the tigers for a fee. And in a 10-month period of time, several people, including a child, were injured. 2020 did an undercover investigation, and during that did live filming, and Ekaterina actually grabbed the cameraman in that live filming, and finally authorities shut down the facility. You can see that the cats are very active in the morning here at the sanctuary. They are up saying hello. My stabilizer did cut out, so I apologize. We're going to go over and see who else is out, if Nikita's up, or she might be in the building this morning. No, Nikita's out. Now, Nikita, everybody knows, is a very special cat. It looks like Nikita, who is a white tiger, actually has blue paint on her. They were doing some painting enrichment where the cats got to rub and mark on paint. And Nikita has colored herself. It is non-toxic vegetable paint, so it'll groom off and wash off and is perfectly safe for the cats. But the cats love to do things that have scent on them and different enrichment, and they like to scent mark. So when there's vegetable paint on things, they will rub on it and roll in it, and it's completely safe. We also do things like Lowry Seasons, perfumes, other things. You can see Nikita has one of our most difficult stories. She was very abused by her first owner. She was chained down for exhibit opportunities at county fairs. She actually was beaten with a baseball bat and blunt end of a fire extinguisher when she wouldn't work or perform. And she was known by Tim Harrison from Outreach for Animals as being one of the most dangerous cats he had met. So we are so thankful for Denise and the others who rescued Nikita and then eventually found her a permanent home at the Wildcat Sanctuary. She's come a long way, but she's still a little hesitant at times. Though it's nice to see that she is covered in blue paint because that means she was playing. So your donations on Giving Tuesday not only will help Cookie the dog receive her cataract surgery, but allows us to help more rescued residents like Nikita. So somebody's asking if the new lions that we are hoping to help will live with Shanti Deva. That'll really depend upon their ages and personalities. We don't have a lot of information yet, and we don't have timing. So I was told that there's Miss Shanti, that Miss Shanti Deva is out and about up here. But today is a really important day for donating. Giving Tuesday is a national day where everybody's encouraged to support nonprofits that are near and dear to their hearts. So we invite you to donate at this live post. Good morning. Good morning at this live post where your donations could be doubled by the Bill Gates Foundation and that your processing fees are waived. Our work is only possible because of so many wonderful people like you who donate. Now here I can see that Shanti Deva also received paint, vegetable paint enrichment, yet she did not participate in her painting session, which is okay. It's completely up. Thank you, Robin, for donating. It's completely up to Shanti what she wants to engage with and not. Enrichment is their choice. Nope. Not interested in turning blue today. So a lot of people ask us, how do lions do in this winter? Well, look at her. She's gotten a really thick dapple coat already. She was rescued from New York, the Catskill Game Farm. So she was really used to colder temps. She did not have a heated building where she came from. And so she is in lush accommodations here with the heated building. But our goal is never to see big cats living behind fences. We want to educate and make sure people keep the wild in their heart, not their home. And we can only do that with your support and donations to rescue more big cats, educate more people, and create more wild animal advocates so that no more wild animals need to be rescued. We're getting close to 9 o'clock where we're going to be revealing Cookie, the rescue dog's breed. We've had so many great guesses. She's also going to be having a play date, and we'll see how she does with one of her own kind. Our goal today was to raise enough money for Cookie's surgery. Thank you, Lori, who donated. And anything we happen to raise in excess will go towards the care of the animals here. Right now we haven't hit our goal of $3,700, so we are trying to hit that by 9 a.m. And Miss Shanti Deva is 22 years old. Cats at the sanctuary will live twice as long as they do in the wild. And that's, you know, really comparable. Thank you, Bill, for donating to any animal in captivity. They get veterinary care here at the sanctuary, nutritious diet. 22 is quite old for a lioness, but we hope Shanti Deva has several more years with us here. Who are you watching, Miss Shanti? Who are you watching, beautiful girl? Huh? Looks like she's watching the Tiger Trio. So what is Shanti looking at? She sees way more than we see, don't you? But she's right up here at the fence today. Well, let's go see if Shadow or Zeus are out this morning. Cookie beat us on her morning rounds. I saw her walking, but she must have been faster than we were since we were stopping saying hello. Somebody's asking how big are the fenced areas for the cats. They range anywhere from 6 to 30,000 square feet, depending upon what species and how many animals are in the yard. Somebody's asking us if we're going to be able to take in any of the lions that Four Paws rescued. No, those are going to stay at a sanctuary closer to where they're located for their benefit. But this is our new lion area here. So we already have the pad for the central animal building. And then this is close to several acres. You can't see it all right now. That will be fenced in, but the building will be in the center. Daisy, we've talked about, we won't be on live post today. Daisy is still in a quiet stage. She has 3 more weeks of recovery on that broken foot that we had to plate. It was an old break that she re-aggravated when we rescued her. It had gone untreated, we were told. I'm getting stalked by some cougars. And then I'm getting, Jeremy and Simon are watching very intently too. So, but no, Daisy's good spirits, man. She is such a happy girl, even though we're trying to keep her quiet in a smaller space to help that foot heal. But we're hoping in January we can actually do a lot of live posts with her and she'll be out and about running again. So this is Jeremy. You can see Jeremy's created quite a path of mud along this fence line. It's their favorite way to place to be. It's closest to the pavilion and closest to the action. So we've got heated water buckets are another thing we do in winter. They have heated areas inside, but we also want to give them areas outside. Hi, Miss Shadow. Let's see if you'll follow us. Hi, gorgeous. How are you? Where are you going? You gonna go show off? What do you see? Oh, we see an employee arrived. She hears a car. We'll see if Tasha's out this morning too. But you can see it looks very different here in winter months. We don't have snow yet, but most of the shrubs and everything have lost their leaves. There's 4 seasons in Minnesota, so the cats get to have large, lush areas in the summer, more dense, grassy areas this time. And I don't see Tasha out in her habitat. Tasha still might be in her heated indoor building this morning. Thank you for everybody who's donated so far. It is Giving Tuesday. We are trying to raise enough money for cataract surgery for the rescue dog Cookie. If we raise anything excess that, we will definitely put it towards the care and well-being of our rescued residents. We will be sharing Cookie's breed results and at 9 o'clock. We had some great news this morning that her tumor biopsies came back benign, so she does not have cancer, which is great, so we can proceed with the cataract surgery. These boys, you like to just sit in your mud, don't you? They have their whole area and could go into the building, but they choose to be right up front. Good morning, Jeremy. Let's see if Simon will let a close up, or if he's hasn't had his morning coffee yet. Be nice to your brother. Nancy, thank you for donating. We know not everybody can afford to financially donate, but remember, sharing our posts also does wonderful things for the animal. It educates people, it spreads the word. Hi, Jeremy. You're a little too close for comfort. I can't get a good shot when you're that close up. So, Simon, can you explain why you're sitting in the mud instead of your grassy area? Boys will be boys, I say. These boys are our most rambunctious, our most destructive. And they don't sit still very long. Well, we're going to go in and kind of finish the morning off. We appreciate you being part of Coffee with Cookie. Join us at 9 o'clock for sure. We'll see if any of the other Cougars are out. I actually see Liberty might be out. On our way back, we might catch her. And Leisha's up on her platform. So we are the Wildcat Sanctuary in Sandstone, Minnesota. We're a last hope rescue for big cats and 1 rescue dog. I'm going backwards now. Somebody asked what the red light was on the building. All of our buildings have warning lights for all of us, and that means that the septic tank is getting close to be pumped out, and so that will be something our maintenance staff does this morning. we build redundancy into all our maintenance and safety protocol. It's just a critical part of running a sanctuary. There's never a lack of things to do. I see Miss Liberty. She's behind the double door. We'll see if she'll come over and say hello. Liberty is also blind, very similar to Cookie, but it does not have cataracts. Liberty, what you doing? Thank you, Joanne, for donating. Liberty! You're going to stay behind there? Then we'll take a look at beautiful Raja. Raja's one of our most handsome cougars. He lives with Liberty. Raja was actually, came to us from Iowa. A family had several exotics on a property in Iowa. Their tiger got loose and started attacking their dog. The newspaper article showed that they called the local sheriff, and the only thing the local sheriff could do was destroy the tiger. And that's what they did. And then the owners were asked to give up the rest of their exotics. You hear Shanti in the background. This is Liberty. Most of you know Liberty is the rescue cougar who was owned by a vet tech, sadly, but suffered metabolic bone disease. So she's much smaller than a cougar should be her size. She's got curved bones, but she is pain-free, and she is obviously blind, most likely from a taurine deficiency at a young age. But don't let her surprise you. She is dominant over Mr. Raja here, and she is way more brave than he is. Thank you, Karen Berg. How are you, Karen? And Nancy, thank you. So nice when your names pop up of wonderful supporters I've known over the years, but don't get to talk to all the time. It's a nice way Facebook is to bring a big world, make it feel a lot smaller. Laura, thank you for donating. So our rescue work is so important. I know as we drive around, it's hard to see really how the cats live because you're seeing a lot of fences, which is our safety protocol. But once you kind of take a glimpse inside their habitat, it's much more natural how they live than it looks from us from the outside. And that takes funds. And also their veterinary medical work take a lot of funds too. Thank you, Richard, for the nice message. Every animal here is so important to us, and what we never lose sight of is that they're individuals. There are no two cougars with the same personalities or same needs here at the sanctuary. We do not do a one-size-fits-all approach ever. Every animal, every individual gets what they need, and we have to put their needs first. At the Wildcat Sanctuary, we have over 100 rescue residents. We rescue everything from lions, tigers, cougars. Thank you, Stephanie, and everybody for donating. We rescue African servals. We've had leopards, jaguars, Joffrey's cats, jungle cats, bobcats, lynx, hybrids. We don't discriminate cats, so whenever we get a call on a big cat or exotic cat, we try and do the best we can to accommodate them here at the sanctuary. And if we can't, we work with a network of sanctuaries. We have a No Wildcat Turned Away program, and that's really because wild animals do not make good pets, and it becomes a public safety risk when they are in the hands of the public, and it becomes an animal humane issue for the animal that's not receiving the proper care. So if we don't have the home, we will network with reputable facilities, and we're so grateful for them that will take in the animals if we're at capacity. We're located in Sandstone, Minnesota. We are the Wildcat Sanctuary. We are a last hope rescue for big cats. Today is Giving Tuesday. We're asking people if they have it in their heart and have capacity to give at our Facebook Live video as well as on our Facebook page. It's amazing that they are waiving fees today, so 100% of your gift goes to the cats, but also the Bill Gates Foundation is going to be matching up to $2 million and up to $50,000 per organization for donations on Facebook. So today's a great way to give, knowing your gift might be doubled and also that there's no fees. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the live post today. It was very different than we normally do, spending a lot of time with Cookie in the office. I can tell you it's weird to try and create content between just me and a dog. So I appreciate you being there. It's much easier when we come out and get to see the sanctuary cats that we rescue, like Raja here. I don't know if Lindsay's out or not. Lindsay is one of my most earliest rescues, along with Cleo, an African serval. And so they all have a special place in my heart, but Lindsay often does. She is a Eurasian lynx. She's somewhere in here. Thank you, Laura, for donating. She has 6,000 square feet to herself. Many of our female resident cats choose to live alone and tell us right off the bat that they do not want to live with another companion, and that's completely fine. We let the animals tell us. We do introductions through play dates, through shared walls. That is safety. I cannot find Lindsay in her enclosure. That's one of the nice things. That if they don't want to be seen, they don't need to. Oh, I do see her. This is what camouflage is. Miss Lindsay Pickenzie. I was looking at her the whole time and I didn't notice. So you can see how in the wild their coat pattern really provides camouflage for them. And she's a Eurasian lynx, so you'll see she has a lot more brown in her than the Canada lynx. But this also shows you why white tigers, we call them almost man-made cats, even though that's not 100% accurate, but do not have camouflage in the wild. They do not exist in the wild, and when they do exist, it's for a very short time because their camouflage does not protect them. And so white tigers, we try and educate a lot of truth about white tigers, since they shouldn't be bred because they have a lot of health issues and they're not naturally occurring at the rate they do in captivity. But you can see cats here like a Eurasian lynx Lindsay does really great camouflaging in her habitat. So thank you everyone for being part of today. Please join us in just a little bit. We'll be back in with Cookie, revealing Cookie's results of her breed. If you haven't got your guess in, please do. We've got some good guesses, but I haven't seen anybody that actually got the percentage or the breed specifics right. So we're excited that Cookie will help us reveal. Thank you, Richard, for donating today on Giving Tuesday for Cookie and for all the cats that call the Wildcat Sanctuary home. Even though we are posting live through about 9 o'clock today, you can give all day at our Facebook page, and those matching funds will be there until they are completely used by the nonprofits on Facebook, but the fees are waived all day long. So today is a great day to give, and we appreciate you participating in the walkabout. If more time comes available today, I'll do another post outside. Otherwise, somebody's guess was Chesapeake Golden Lab. Good guess for Cookie, but just not very long yet until she has her play date. We'll see how she does with one of her own kind, as well as revealing her breed. So tune in.